Okay. Practicing my jacks.
I'm Louise, and this is my wife Kelly. We want to share with you our adventures of what we're going to be doing, basically really from now right up until this very big decision that we're making in the next couple of years. But first of all, you need to know just a little bit about us. We're both real estate agents. We've been together for, what, 18
years.
I think that with this lockdown, it's really made us stop and think and discuss and talk and find that, okay, it's fine that we want to do this. I'm sure a lot of people would like to do it, but we've been looking to see what we can do to make this actually work. And I tell you what, there's one heck of a challenge ahead of us to be able to do it. It's not just sitting here and doing this video and telling you about what we want to do. Okay, that's the first step, isn't it? That's the big step, is doing that and telling someone else, which more than likely gives you that push to actually do it. Thing is that, you know, I guess the first thing you need to always sort out is your finances. And, you know, we've been going through working out how much that we made last year to what we have going out. Spent.
And it's not pretty.
It actually isn't.
It's frightening how much we spent on food.
Yeah.
And we think that we're pretty savvy.
Well, we really did think that we were actually, but you know, we don't, whenever we go and spend something here or there or over there, you know, we're not actually, well, I don't anyway, I'm not necessarily looking at the bottom of that receipt and thinking, oh, we just spent blah, blah, blah amount of money. Maybe we should. And you know what? We are.
We're going to.
We're going to, because, okay, in our line of work, the more work that you do, the more money that you can make, but it is hard work, our job. And, you know, we still want to be alive at the end of it. We don't want to...
It's a bit of a catch, really, because when you work hard, you have to have something to look forward to. And for us, that's our holidays. So we always would book a holiday for the next year and then work and work and work and work and work and then go for it on the holiday.
Yeah.
We want to see the world, we want to see everything, we want to experience it, and we want to share it. So, what have we done?
Well, basically, that is the question. What have we done? First of all, we're sitting here talking to you. This is our first step, and it's a really, really big step for us because it's a little bit nerve-wracking.
The first step is telling people what you're doing, because then you're stuck.
Well, you sort of are really, because if you're watching this, maybe a second person might, and maybe somebody from work or family and friends as such who don't really know what we're up to. And we just sort of thought we'd like the support of you to follow us from now right up until, well, in a couple of years' time when we decide to make that move.
We haven't actually said what we're doing.
No, we haven't. Would you like to say what we're doing?
We have set a date, April 31st, 2022, to be full-time travelling. We haven't worked out how we're going to pay for it, what we're going to do, anything. We've just set a date, and we think that that's the first step.
It is, because the thing is, it is the first step, and telling you, but then let's get real. And the reality of it all is that we have lots of commitments, and what I mean by those commitments are financial ones. And so we built our house, you're going to say 2 years ago, but it was actually 4 years ago. And we have a couple of investments. So, you know, there's quite a lot behind that which needs to be sorted. Plus you need to save the money for what we're going to be doing. The other main thing too is that, well, we had to make the choice of, you know, whether we wanted to share with social media, with YouTube, what we are actually doing, because, well, who would be interested? Well, I don't know, we watch lots of other people and what they do, so we sort of thought, well, maybe there might be some other people.
Oh, we've been obsessed with it for years. We've been trying to work out how we're going to travel.
Yeah.
And I think just from watching other YouTubers that it seems that when you are younger, you can maybe save up 30,000 and just get in a van and go, or get on a plane and go.
Yes.
And just see how long you can last. And then sometimes that could turn into you know, a year and a half, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, which is amazing, and that's exactly what we want to do. Save us up as much money and just see how far we can get. The thing is that we're not quite at the stage where we can sell up, because we also watch lots of people who sell everything, sell the house, buy an RV and hit the road. We would love to do that too, but we can't. We're not in that position yet because we still have mortgages on the house and on the rentals, so we're kind of stuck in that middle bit. We've got too many
we've got
commitments.
Yeah, that's exactly the word. It is. It's commitments, and
we're kind of stuck in that middle bit. We've got too many commitments where we can just get on a plane and go, save up some money, get on a plane and go, because we have work commitments, a house, mortgage, the lot. But we're not quite at the pack up and retire age and get a pension. So we're kind of in that. Not
that they say when you go on a pension that you can get very much, or you can barely have a cup of tea. But I guess actually I'm 50. I'm going to say I'm 55 because I will be 55 soon in August, and Kelly will be 40 next year. So there we go, giving away our age difference there. But anyway, there's quite a wee way yet before retiring. And anyway, by the time either one of us, even me, by the time I reach 65, there's no commitment that there'll be any sort of money coming in there. But that's 10 years away. We want to do something in the next 2 years. We really don't want to get rid of our investments or sell our house. We want to do our best to save the money, and if it means that we want, you know, this type of camper van, if that's what we're going to do, and we don't have the money and we have to get one like this, well, so be it.
You better start with the date.
Oh my goodness gracious me.
4th of June, 2021.
Can you see it?
Deposit guide. Confirm your immediate payment of
blah blah blah
to Mercedes Benz North Shore. You cannot stop this payment. Confirm.
It is confirm. Yep. Push the button. It's been a long time for us making this decision, hasn't it?
Should I push it?
Yep. Push it. This is it. This is what we've been working out behind. Oh my gosh, you gave me such a fright. I thought something must have happened.
Oh, now I've got to take a screenshot.
519 CDI extra long wheelbase with a super high roof. It's been one heck of a day today. Oh my goodness me. We're up in this.
Does it look packed? I'm very good at Tetris. I've packed every corner.
We're up on the ceiling. This is just some of our very special stuff, which is going to be up here for us to have later on.
Our trinkets.
Years later.
We've got some trinky boxes here.
That's your...
I know.
Why did you write lingerie on there? What's that in there?
That's fake.
It is not.
You can't do fake. It's obviously fake.
Okay, rightio.
These are our trinkets.
We've got our trinket things up here. We had some things that we wanted to share with you.
And I did find something that I wanted to show you. Look, it was
earlier on, and we've put it in there to keep it. And we thought, look, you'd be really interested in knowing this, because this is the type of people that we are. And when I first met you, you had all these gold charts.
Oh, I'm very good at gold charts and vision boards.
I'm not into vision boards and gold charts, but anyway.
This is what...
Push it closer.
Yeah. When would this be? About 4 years ago. This is what we used to put on our gold boards.
We had ones before that too.
Can you see that? Holidays. Look, there's a photocopier, a glass house, a car, a bed,
my
money.
Glasses. Was it 4 years ago I got these glasses? That's the time I got some new glasses. Can't actually, we're saving.
Alright, that's what our goal board used to look like. Then about 2 years ago, this is my second goal board.
Did we do this one before or after our COVID?
Before.
Because we're in another lockdown at the moment.
This is what we moved into. Now this was more health and travel and getting rentals, whatnot. Oh, there's still some things down in the corner, so still wanting. Shoes. Oh, we haven't quite got the chair and the table yet, so.
What do you mean yet? We won't be getting them now.
No, well they were on this one. The table was 5,000 and the chairs were 8,000. So they made it onto this list. But now, no more. Selling everything. So they're going in our trinkies.
Almost everything. Almost everything. We've got garage sale stuff. We've got, from the other video, the other details that we were showing you before, we've got a corner there with stuff which is going in the van. And then there's still so many cupboards. We've only got 3 days left, haven't we? We're being in lockdown.
Into the garage, the ribbon cupboard, and the oil cupboard.
Which takes quite a bit of time really to sort through it all. And the part which takes a long time for me is that lots of little funny bits and pieces, they all have memories for me, and they're hard to let go really. It's not that you have to, but there are some silly things, or you'd think were silly. You get it. You're quite happy to just...
You had a pen for every occasion.
Look, there was 2 giant boxes of pens, and there was one pen, it was an old Bic pen, and it was when they were in a purpley blue colour, and you don't even see them like that now, and that takes me back to the 80s of when I used to work in the betting clinic. That's why I wanted that one. But then there were other pens, you know, you win pens in real estate, and top 10 and top 5 and top this and top that.
And then they run out 2 months later.
And they don't work anymore, and you just want to throw them somewhere.
Lights out.
It's actually quite comfortable up here. We've got to go and have some dinner, so we're all refreshed and ready to go for tomorrow. But this is actually making us very excited now.
Apple. Bring on the van. The van's coming.
The van's ordered.
That's the washer.
Kelly's just found. I said, don't look.
I've seen them online before. There's the washer.
I don't think we'd have them here in New Zealand.
No, that fit one towel in it.
Yeah, and the amount of times you use wash our towels and face cloths.
And that's the dry. You can get 2 in 1 dry.
They don't look like they'd be very strong, do they?
Oh, here's the fridges.
And this is my part, is the fridges. What sort of cost are they?
Obviously. 3,000.
Oh.
That's what we want though.
This is our first appointment. We're so excited. Oh, just going a wee bump there. We're so excited because our first appointment is actually meeting one of the builders, because there's a few builders that we'll be meeting. We've got to put our masks on because we are in level 2 in Christchurch. With New Zealand parts of it being in level 4. So how exciting is this? Oh, they've got one there on display that they want to show us. A wee bit small compared to us, although there is another bigger one at the back there as well. Exciting! And then we've got another appointment this afternoon as well. So we're just going to put our masks on now and go on in there and to the appointment. Anything you want to say?
No.
It's on to get in there. Just found out right now, well not right now, but a couple of hours ago, $120,000 to do our van.
Convert the van on the inside. That's more expensive than the actual, well, the same price as the van itself.
Originally what we were going to be doing was spending 50,000, weren't we, on it, on the interior and all the stuff. And then all of a sudden it's gotten into that sort of money, and that would bring it up to nearly, as they say, $250,000, $250,000.
Could have bought a massive RV for that. Here's a pro tip. Don't wear a hoodie with string things. They get right in the way, especially when you're cleaning the toilet. It's not good.
I had a sneaky bit of chocolate too.
When?
Just now. Have I got any evidence?
You didn't share any.
You don't like 99% chocolate. There is a nice little wee one of those little caramel ones that you like.
Mm.
Looks like the neighbours have had a wee party.
Mm. Birthday.
Mm. One of the things that I do wrong, and I seem to never get it right, but I'm going to see if I can do it right today, is that when I'm putting this bottom on whether I have it the right way round. Quite often I put it on and then find I've got it the wrong way round, and today doesn't look like it's going to be any better. Just while we're waiting for the duvet cover to be washed and to be dried, these ones being aired out outside. It's such a beautiful day. Nice and fluffy and crisp and clean. Oh, and the other thing too is just what I do right there, and I put it at the bottom of the bed. We love our aromatherapy oils. We've got some pure lavender here, and I just do sprinkles at the bottom of the bed, and so it's on the carpet as well. Have the towels all nicely rolled up. And then we also actually have a sort of like a little welcoming wee card, and in that, of course, has our names and everything and where we are. It says a little bit about the two of us, and we have some extra little wee drinks and nibbles and things too, which people can purchase if they so do choose, and any other additional services that they may be interested in. That sits on there. We're on our way to open homes right now.
We're going to have a little sausage nibble.
Ooh, we're just going to have a little nibble. Why are we having a nibble?
Because we're hungry. Oh my god, it's so wet.
I thought they were wet. So I think it's about time that there was an update. So the update is, it's been for quite a wee while now of where we actually have posted anything, and I just thought that just a random post is always a good idea to let everybody know what's been happening. And Kelly's only just getting a wee nibble for us because we actually have our open homes right now. Auction day today, typical of the Christchurch roads with the bumps and cones and everything. We're super excited, aren't we, Kelly, to
We are.
see what happens in the auction room. Our buyers are first up today, so they are super excited about bidding in the rooms today. Can you see it? Do you know what we're showing you? Let's zoom in. Right there, right at this particular moment, is where our van is. And I can't quite believe that it's going
It must be coming through the Panama Canal and across.
Oh. What date did you say?
It says it's going to arrive on the 8th of December.
But that's in Auckland.
How do I get back to that last? This is what it looks like. It's on that. November 2022. We're still doing haircuts at home. Save money for the van. Bring it on. Do we look any different?
We know that we've only got a very small amount of subscribers at the moment, and the majority of them are actually family and friends. But if there's any new person out there, we'd love it for you to like it so that you can be updated on our videos as we move forward.
Our Mercedes Sprinter is now on a vessel. This is 2 years down the track. So if you saw the previous video, that was 2 years ago. And then last year, June I think, we ordered the van, and it's now November 2022 and it's finally on a vessel. The van it was started in Germany, it's been to Belgium, France, UK, and it's currently moored in Baltimore. So
Baltimore,
America,
isn't it? So that's pretty cool.
So we think it will probably come through the Panama Canal on its way, maybe Hawaii across to us.
It's really interesting watching it, and I don't know, it's sort of like this was, we were supposed to actually be doing this April a few months ago, 2022, and now we have to sort of tell you also that we've had to change our plans because of it.
Well, no van, so we can't convert it, and now that it's on its way, we said to the van builders, right, it's on its way, we're ready, can you book us in? And they said that they can't fit us in until September 2023.
So that's one of the van builders. There's a number of van builders that we've been talking to, and to us it's also really good that we get excellent communication at the same time of excellent quality build. And so it's taking a fair...
The finish is a very important thing to us.
It is, isn't it? Because we want it to be nice, because we're going to be living in the van full time and travelling around New Zealand, and well, it's our future. We're going to be uplifting it and then taking it back overseas again. Don't know the destination of where just yet.
I just thought of another update. It hasn't all been plain sailing, I also wanted to say. So for 2 years we've been saving, and then right at the beginning of COVID we were meant to be on a cruise, so we got a cruise credit, so we went on the cruise this year. So
nice. It was our 20th anniversary as well.
The cruise credit had to be used up, so we used that in Brizzy, and not only did we enjoy the cruise, but we also took something away with us, being COVID. So then we ended up stuck in Brizzy, of course, thinking that new flights and new accommodation would all be covered by insurance, which unfortunately it wasn't. So we were too organised and took all our own COVID rat tests, and we also took medications like Sudafeds and whatnot like that. So we had that all with us. And
our ice blocks and everything as well. But
what are they called?
They're the ones actually that...
Hydrolytes.
Yeah,
we took all them.
And you put them in the freezer.
They were really good.
They're really good.
So we get off the cruise ship, get to the hotel, and we at the hotel end up testing positive with our own rat tests and our own tablets and our own hydrolytes. So it turns out with insurance that the only way that you can claim the money back is if you actually have this is with the credit card insurance, you have to have had a supervised rat test. So because we had our own rat test, we didn't go and get a supervised one, and we've unfortunately forfeited our entire travel expenses. So we were unable to get home because we were too sick, and because we had obviously had to isolate. So flights, accommodation, the rental car, we had to cover all that ourselves. So the point of my story was that even though we have been saving, you sort of save a bit, and then we had to use a large chunk of that to, when we got home, to cover the bills. So we're back on track, saving again, but that was a bit disappointing, because when you save the money for something, it's not very nice to have to dip into it.
Right, and guess what? She's gotten a new chattel since we probably spoke to you last. And that was one of her birthday presents, because I thought, what? You can't possibly put that in a Mercedes Sprinter. We've got it, so it's going to have to damn well go in there. Do we tell them what it was?
You need a wash machine in a van.
Clean underwear, clean
towels.
tea towels, clean clothes.
So, next update probably is when the van arrives. And you never know, it might be driving around the corner. I don't know if you
Yeah.
can see in the background, but it's show weekend coming up, so the show's on.
Yeah, so everybody's here for.
Everyone's out having
The cut.
fun, and we're at home saving money.
Yes, we are. We're even with my
I
youngest
was
sister
just
here.
gonna
We're having a picnic.
We have to
actually.
put it. I was just going to say I'm off to the grocery store soon because when somebody else goes to the grocery store, we spend double the amount. So I'm going to the grocery store today. Keep the money down. Right, update you soon.
I hope that was interesting for you. Please like this and please subscribe so we can keep you updated, and we know that you're going to look forward to seeing the van when it arrives.
And what us critters get up to.